since we're talking about religion anyway, something that's always bothered me is how Christians refer to themselves as sheep to the flock, and that Christ is the shepherd. I find that very offensive, and I do not believe Christ wants us to be his sheep. Sheep are dependent. Sheep are powerless. Sheep are just waiting to be commanded or die. They stand around and let you shave them for their wool, and sometimes you kill them to eat their meat, and that does not seem like the nature of a human being, nor should it be. If you were going to emulate any animal, I do not think a sheep would want to be one that any sane person would want to emulate. I don't think a lot of people are sane in today's generation, and they might emulate the sheep anyway, but that's due to conditioning, not so much their own choice. Most people are just content being sheep because that's all they know. But that does not suggest for 1 minute that we should be sheep or that we would be sheep if we had the choice to be otherwise. When I think about animals that I would want to emulate, it's going to seem as kind of a shocker, but maybe something like a butterfly. Now, you might think, why a butterfly? They're just colorful and flap their wings, but think about it. Butterflies don't have natural predators, but yet they don't hurt anything either. They're completely independent of the ecosystem. They only contribute to it. Butterflies pollinate, like bees. But butterflies have no need to be aggressive like bees. Butterflies are not bound to the hive like bees. Butterflies are the Ubermensch. They are neither prowled upon, nor do they need to prowl upon others. They merely exist, and wherever they go, they create life. That, to me, is something a Christian should emulate, not a sheep. And even if you want to emulate a predator animal, that's fine too. But at least think about these things. At least think about in depth what you're saying, what you're implying in what you're using as a symbol. And do you really want a sheep to be your symbol? Would you even want like a shark or a lion to be your symbol? That's why you have to think about the nature of things. There is objective truth to our very existence, but you have to look for it. So, this is going to be a relatively short video, but I needed to get that off my chest because far too often I see people, just throwing words around, especially when it comes to symbology, and they have no idea what it really means, but yet they just say it because they were taught to say it. And it makes them feel all touchy-feely inside when they say it. But it doesn't mean anything to them, it doesn't mean anything to anybody else. We are just all fucking sheep, because we're letting other people lead us around. And the worst part is, it's not that we have a shepherd using us for a specific purpose. We're just, docile, while the sheepdog is barking at us and nipping at our heels constantly. There's always some little asshole that's being the sheepdog, but he doesn't have purpose either. His only purpose is to be the sheepdog. To be the little fucking asshole nipping away at sheep heels and barking his head off until he drops dead. That's no way to live. There's nothing constructive about that. So, that's really all I have to say here.